Hello friends, today in this video I am going to show you how I create watercolor themed book cover just by using the free softwares. These type of designs are getting very popular these days, so using this type of designs in your book cover is a great way to boost your sales. So without any further delay, let's start today's video. The software that we are going to use today is called GIMP. And if you guys don't know about GIMP, then it is a free software and it is relatively very easy to use. And comparing this software to Canva, actually this software provides us with a lot more flexibility in terms of our designs. So definitely make sure to download this software, and let's head on to my laptop and let's start creating our book cover. Go to this website and first of all download this GIMP software. This is totally a free software and it is available for all the major operating systems, and it is only of size of around 200 MB, so it will download fairly quickly. So after you download the software, make sure to install it and open the software. So I have already downloaded and installed it. So after you open it, it will look something like this. So before we start to create our watercolor cover, what we need is we need to get some brushes. To get the brushes that we need, we are going to go to this browser. Let's open a new tab. So let's search for watercolor brush, Photoshop. The brushes that you use in Photoshop can be used in GIMP without any modifications. And make sure to type in free commercial while you are searching for your brushes, because we are going to use these brushes in our KDP books, so we want full commercial license before using these brushes. So let's go to this website. So here are various different beautiful brushes available that we can use to create our cover file. So as you can see, this is a good brush. This also looks good. Let's open this one. So after you open it, simply click on this. So after your file gets downloaded, simply open it. So after you open it, all we need is this ABR file here. As you can see, this ABR file. So we are going to only extract this file. So I'm going to extract it to local disk F. So after you have extracted your brush file, you are going to go to your GIMP software again. So now we are going to go to this edit tab here and click on this preferences tab here. So now let's go to this folder tab. As you can see, this folder tab, and there is this sub menu here, brushes. We want to go here and we are going to click on this first folder. So now what we are going to do is hit on this show file location in the file manager tab here. So after that, we are going to open this brushes folder. So after we open this folder, we want to go to the folder where we extracted our brush file. So I have extracted it to local disk F. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to simply copy this ABR file that I just extracted. So after copying it, I'm going to go to this brushes folder again and I'm going to paste it here. So after you have successfully pasted your brush file in this brushes folder, you can simply close this window and simply click this OK, and you can click this refresh brushes tab here. As you can see this, so as you can see, the number of brushes has increased and these are the new brushes that we just downloaded. So after adding your brushes, you need a KDP cover template to create your cover file. I have already downloaded my cover template, so I am simply going to drag and drop it to GIMP. So we don't want to change the color profile. So let's hit on this skip. Now what we are going to do is add some margins here. To add the margins, you can simply drag this line from the ruler and just add it. So you can hit on plus in your keyboard to zoom in and minus to zoom out. Just add this margins here. So you can hit on minus to zoom out. So after adding our margins, what you can do is you can go to this layer here and you can click this lock position and size, and make sure to lock the position and size of the layer because we don't want this background layer to move. Now we are going to add another layer on top of this layer. So to add another layer, simply hit on this create a new layer tab in the leftmost corner of your window, as you can see here. Simply add this, and we want the fill to be white this time. So fill with white and simply hit on OK. And we are again going to lock this layer also because we don't want this layer to move. So now again add another layer, and this time you fill it with transparent background and hit on OK. So before drawing the watercolor background, we want to get some idea about what colors we are going to use in our cover file. So to get the idea about various different colors that we are going to use in our cover, we are going to go to our browser again and go to a new website. The website is called colors.co. I will provide you the link to this website down below in the description. So after you go to this website, simply click on this start the generator. So as you can see, this website automatically gives us various different color ideas that we can use in our cover. So actually we can hit spacebar to come up with new color ideas. So as you can see, this is also a good color palette. Actually let's use this color palette here. It has got variety of different colors. So first of all, let's use this color. So you can simply click on this copy hex here to copy the hex code of the color, and come to your GIMP software and simply come to this foreground color tab here and simply paste it to this HTML notation tab and hit on this OK button. So now we are going to go to this brushes paintbrush tool here. Simply click this paintbrush tool and select the brush that you want to use to create your watercolor cover. So let's select this one. After that, you can come up to this menu here and change the various different properties of the brushes. Let's increase the size to 3000 and 3500 units. Let's keep all the other things same. So after that, what you can do is simply just draw something here. So as you can see, it's beautiful watercolor background has been drawn. So now what we can do is go to this text layer again, text tool, and we can add some text here. So before adding the text, let's select the color of our text. So let's use this color here. We can copy the hex code and we can go to this GIMP software again and we can type in our text. So before typing our text, let's change the color first of all. So let's make it 365 points. So after writing this text, what you can do is go to this, select this text layer, and you can simply create a duplicate of this layer by clicking this tab here. As you can see, this tab, create a duplicate of the layer, and after that, as you can see, a duplicate layer has been created. Now you can simply drag this layer and go to this text tool again and change the text. So let's zoom in. You can zoom in by clicking plus in your keyboard, and we can again duplicate this layer and drag it again. So as you can see, it's pretty much similar to Canva, so it's not that difficult to use. So now what we can do is add some floral elements to our background. So to add various different floral elements, what you can do is go to your browser again and go to, let's go to pixabay.com to get some watercolor floral elements. So let's search for something that we can use in our design. This looks good. Actually, let's use this one. So now what we can do is simply hit on this download button and let's download it at highest resolution available. So now after your image gets downloaded, simply drag and drop it to the software. So now what we are going to do is simply just place it. Let's place it here. So now what we can do is we can again duplicate this layer by going to this create a duplicate of this layer tab here. So as you can see, the layer has been duplicated. Now we can simply drag and drop it here. So it looks pretty good. So now what we can do is go to this paintbrush tool again, and we can select this layer where we want to draw our background, and we can simply, let's change the color this time. So what we can do is pick some color by using this color picker. Let's pick this color here from the flower, and what we can do is simply just use this color and draw. Actually, let's just draw it, and we can simply, actually let's make it 300 points. And we can fill some areas, as you can see here, like this. You can also play with this hardness and force and fill different areas. So what you can do is you can again duplicate this layer, and you can also bring this layer to this background here, and you can again duplicate it and drag it here. So now as you can see, this beautiful watercolor background cover is ready. So you can play with this various different brushes that are available to you, and you can come up with various different ideas. So before exporting this document, the one thing that you have to keep in mind is that first you have to merge all of these layers by going to this merge visible layers option. So make sure to merge all the visible layers. So after you have merged all the layers, you can simply go to this file tab and click on this export as menu, and you can simply go to this select file type by extension and select this PDF format and export it. So our cover file is ready to be uploaded to KTP. So you can play up with these watercolor brushes and come up with your own designs. So this design was just made for this tutorial purpose, and you can come up with very beautiful designs if you give some time to it. So I hope you found this video helpful. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and as always, thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.